Hey, Cowern here, and welcome back to Front Mission 3. Off screen, I was just doing a little training, trying to get Kazuki to learn Tackle 2. To no avail, unfortunately, but I did actually get him to learn Eject Punch, so that should be super handy in trying to get guys to, well, not to surrender, but trying to get their Vonzers in battle and whatnot. But, yeah, last episode... What was it? I think last episode was just like the... No, it was a couple episodes, I think. I don't know. I forget what the hell last episode was, but let's move on and continue chasing after Lukov. I know what mission this is. This is actually one that I can get a simulator of. If I remember correctly, there should also be more Yongsais in this mission, so hopefully I can get one of them. Are they scout units? I don't think they noticed us. What do we do? Can we just ignore them? No, it may be troublesome later. Let's hit them one now. I agree, we should eliminate all possible obstacles. Alright, we're going in. I see there's definitely some Tiandongs, but I already have like one or two of them. I should actually probably, considering there are Tiandongs, I think I should probably just go all anti-impact. I'm sure they're all armed with fist weapons. I don't think I have to worry about missilers too much. I saw there's a couple of helicopters, but I can deal with them pretty quickly. So the helicopters there. Yeah, Tiandong down here and here. And another helicopter. That's it? Just 2 helicopters and 2 Tiandongs? Alright. Let's see if we can bang this out quick then. See if I can try to shoot down the helicopters before I, of course they're anti-fire too. I don't know, maybe I'll just start hitting the melee guys like I usually do then. So I'll deal with the helicopters with guns as they get closer. Or actually, maybe I'll just bring the fight to them. Ryoga can go deal with the helicopters himself, and everyone else can start using missiles to whittle down the melee guys, and Kazuki will deal with them up front. Oh, their melee's stronger than mine. I think they're using the same weapons, it's just that they have a higher battle skill. Oh, there goes his left arm already. Jesus. And I think he's the only one with a restorer, so... yeah, we'll use a repair with Emma. And get Ryoga to start attacking the helicopter. 54 if it's straight up like that. 49. 54 even at the angle there. Well, I guess we'll just shoot straight up then. Alright, cool. Looks like I got rid of his fist weapon at least, so he's not going to hit as hard now. Oh, there's eject punch. So, provided he doesn't kill him, which he did anyway, so that was pointless. Yeah, another thing worth noting with eject punch is, I believe eject punch is always, as far as melee skills go, if you're doing like a melee chain, then eject punch is always the last one. So basically, if you're looking to chain together something else with eject punch and you see them using eject punch, then you're not going to see anything after that. Let's see now. There's the other melee guy down here, right? Yeah. Ooh, finally, AP minus 30. That's on the Cassell legs that she has. And experience times 2. Experience times 2 activates like constantly. But yeah, AP reductions aren't bad for a missiler, because missiles normally cost like 10 AP to use. So it's nice to be able to reduce it a little, even just the 30%, like that's 3 more AP. Which I believe it costs 3 AP to counter with anything. So makes it easier to use shields in between attacks. That helicopter's up there now, so I'm going to deal with him. Ooh, 39. Well, hopefully that's enough. Oh, of course not. Alright, well, I'm actually going to have Dennis finish that guy off then, if he can. 41%. That's 43. 48. 46. Alright, so right here next to him is the best then. Please hit. Nice. Probably could have just done that to begin with, but... leave Ryogo alone. Yeah, eat a Rafa. And here comes backup, of course. So you were the real group. You had us going on a wild goose chase. My promotion depends on this mission. I will stop you. All units, begin your attack. Enemy reinforcements? I think we took too much time. Don't worry, keep it up. We'll make it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I even could have... I mean, like, I guess in theory I could have finished this battle already, but... even with only the 4 enemies, like, it takes a little while. Lying and more Tiandongs. Wonderful. Nothing but frickin' melee. I mean, that kind of works for Kazuki because I want to try to use his melee as much as possible just to increase the chance of learning Tackle 2. Guess I'll start picking off these guys with missiles. Ryogo, you can back up just out of attack range and be a jerk. Oh, definitely gonna hit now. Nice. Now next turn, when if that guy tries to attack Ryogo, I should be able to just get in a counter with the machine guns first, and probably destroy both arms. With any luck, anyway. Yeah, I think we're gonna use the shotgun to start attacking the helicopter here. Got that guy surrendering now. Both arms destroyed. All according to plan. Oh my god, how do you miss a giant robot with missiles? I guess I'll just keep attacking this guy then for now. Oh, are you kidding me? Hardly has any freaking health left. Yes, please shield. And again. Everyone start ganging up on ammo, please. Hopefully that didn't destroy Kazuki's legs. Of course it did. God damn it. It sucks when you're like a melee build and freaking legs get destroyed. It sounds like impossible to get within melee range. Well, you're a jerk, so I'm going to shoot you down. Now the only one with a restore left is Ryogo, who's like all the way the hell over there. So Kazuki's probably going to wind up sitting out the rest of this fight, I think, but unless I can lure everything up to him, which maybe I'll do that. Did I seriously frickin' miss him again? What the hell? So much for a 90% chance of hitting. Oh, that gets him in melee range. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish him off with the shotgun first. Oh, of course he uses escape. Jerk. Hey, you're the one who attacked me. Ugh, didn't have enough AP to counter with the shield. Why do I keep freaking missing these guys? Jesus. Well, then again, they are melee, and I think melee actually has good evasion on the legs. Well, 4%. That's really not that great. So seriously, what the fuck? This is... There's no freaking excuse for this. Oh my god. So freaking ridiculous. And again, I miss. What the fuck? Jesus, this is... Oh my god. This is seriously ridiculous. Like, apparently these guys just have ridiculous evasion. Like, even Ryogo's machine gun attack from, like, just a tile or two away, like, hardly anything hit him. And down goes Emma. There's tackle 1. Any chance you want to chain into a tackle 2? Eject punch. That works too. Ryogo, use double shot or something. No, of course not. Of course, their pilots dodge just as much as the frickin' mechs do. Actually, if I had someone... Well, Ryogo probably was close enough, but technically I could have actually run around the corner here and just jumped directly into the Wanzer and taken it from him. A literal hijacking. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna shoot that guy. Cool, got him to surrender. I must have hit the legs then. No counter, I guess, and down goes Ryogo, of course. See, this is why you want to just always make sure at least your body is like above half HP or so. Tackle 1. And eject punch. That seems to be his combo, or favorite combo. And of course Dennis isn't close enough to jump in his Wanzer. And I don't have any missiles left. And there's a tree in the way, but I do still have a 61% chance to hit. Or do I want to take the chance of trying to shoot this guy with my whole 44% chance to hit? Probably won't kill him in the process anyway, so I'm better off just taking my chances with this guy down here. Yes, of course. There are times with missiles where I feel like it's just like lose-lose, like you're gonna miss regardless of who you're shooting. It's like, unless you're using a zoom skill. Well, I kind of need Dennis to get hit by all these missiles, otherwise Kazuki's up here barely able to move. Surrender already, huh? Well, that should be an easy surrender then. And done. So that wasn't too bad, despite losing 2 of my pilots. But that's pretty much just negligence on my part. Well, I got the extra 6%, so I guess that's just from the backup. Yeah, minus 4% for the number of turns. Tiandong and Liang, I already have both of them, so I'm just gonna sell them. Get some more cash for upgrades and whatnot. So no Yongsais. I think they show up during the training, but I guess not the actual mission itself. Or at least not in this route. This is Charlie. Is anyone there? This is Cool Face. What is it? We'll hold Changxi. Your path to Taipei is clear. Roger, thanks for the support. You heard him. We can get into Taipei. Do we have any leads when we get to Taipei? A USN ambassador is there. We'll meet him, then decide what to do. Great, we'll finally be in Taipei. Let's do it. Gotta love how the map just kind of drops off beyond that one point in the upper corner. Alright, yeah, I keep talking about the Yongzhai model. I'll probably just do a trivia for that quick, because since I didn't actually get it yet, I didn't bother to do a trivia for it, but I have technically encountered it, and with any luck I hope it'll at least be in a shop soon. Maybe when I get to Taipei I'll actually be able to go to a shop. It's kind of been a while since I had new parts available to me. But yeah, about the Yongzhai though. As far as the name of it goes, the only thing I could really find was something about like the term Yongzhai meaning, or Yongzhai I guess, meaning congestion. Not sure how accurate that is, and I have no idea what relevance that has to the Wanzer. But it's only in Front Mission 3. I believe it's considered an assault type, and it's made by Tiawudi Heavy Industries of the DHZ. And as far as skills go, the body has backup melee, which what that is it's a range ability. So like if you shoot someone, you call for backup from like 2 nearby melee like allies, or 2 allies that have melee. And I believe they both have to be like within melee range anyway. So basically, if you have a guy that's cornered by like 2 melee guys, and you send in this other character with a ranged weapon, then you'll shoot them, and then you'll also call in the other 2 guys to attack them at the same time. So as you might imagine, it's pretty freaking lethal. But I actually don't really use the backup skills that often. But it's cool though, because the backup skills actually kind of became... they're sort of like a predecessor to the whole link system in Front Mission 4. Because in Front Mission 4, the backup skills don't exist, because they're basically replaced by a whole new system that's... you actually, like... I think it costs AP, kind of like battle skills, or not... the upgrades do in this. But the way that they set up links in Front Mission 4 is each character can be linked with like up to 3 characters, and you have offensive links and defensive links. And you can use like basic just offensive and defensive links with weapons. Like you can have a character that will like counterattack for you if you get attacked, or if you attack something, you can have other characters attack also. And that's just a matter of like whether or not you and the other characters have enough AP to like do a chain together. But yeah, because Front Mission 4 also adds like a bunch of new backpack types, and you can actually do a couple different links like that too. Like there's a, I think it's the EMP backpack that it has like a defensive ability to divert like incoming missiles, and I believe you can actually do like a link with that too, so that you can prevent missiles from hitting like allies or something like that. But they have some similar things like that in it. But continuing on with the skills, the main reason I always like trying to get the Yongzhai is for the arms, which have the Rough Up 3 ability, and that's the one that just doubles the amount of ammo you shoot. And then the legs have Avoid 80, which is pretty nice too also. Or, you know what I mean. The avoid skills, I might have mentioned them previously, because the Tiandong legs actually have Avoid 20 on them. And what the skills do is like Avoid 80, for example. Avoid 80 is actually the highest tier of that skill, but because I think there's 20, I want to say 20, 40, and 80. I think there's only 3 of them. But what it does is, taking Avoid 80 is the example. All incoming damage that's of 80 or lower gets reduced to 0, which, I mean, if you're getting hit with like melee and missiles and stuff like that, obviously that doesn't do anything. But if you take into account like burst weapons, where each individual shot is going to be doing like, I don't know how much it's doing lately, but let's say it's like 20 or 40 per pellet, like well, pellet from a shotgun or per bullet from a machine gun, then you're basically going to be reducing that entire attack's damage to nothing. So that's like super helpful if you're dealing with assault types a lot. And then later in the game, even flamethrowers, I think. I mean, flamethrowers, like per hit, I think they're usually stronger than the other weapons, but especially if you have like a damage class mod on to reduce the fire element, it should probably fall within range that you can block it with a Void 80. But yeah, so that's the Yongzhei, and you can probably imagine why I want it now, because it's got all around really nice. I'm pretty sure the stats on it are pretty nice too. Like I think the arms actually have some really nice accuracy on them, and then of course Rotflip 3, which is just an awesome skill. But yeah, so that's the Yongzhei, and for once I actually have a relatively short episode, so I think I'll actually just cut it off here, and I'll be back in a bit with some more. So I'll see you around.